What's up, everybody? It's Flux, and I'm here with a little bit of a different type of review today. This one's going to be on an acoustic guitar, and this acoustic guitar was provided to me by American Musical Supply, and what it is it's the Jam Pack Quick Starter Junior Kit 3/4 size acoustic dreadnought guitar. What am I going to use this for? Well, this is going to be used to teach my kids guitar. The good thing about a 3/4 size acoustic is, one, you're teaching them on an acoustic, so they get used to having a little bit stronger fingers and the rougher strings, and also you don't have to deal with an amplifier. And two, it's smaller, so their hands can deal with the guitar a little bit better. What I'm going to go over is I'm going to go over everything that this pack provides with it. I'm also going to go over the quality of it and the tone, and give you an idea of what my general thoughts are. The price of it, right here, is going to also denote a little bit of the quality that you're going to expect. Obviously, being a student's starter guitar, we're not looking for extremely high quality standards, but we are going to be looking to see, relatively speaking, in that class, where are we at. I've been playing it for a little while now, just to get used to it and decide how I like it. Let's bring it on up. And I will say that tonally it sounds pretty good. The body is resonating more in the upper mid-range as opposed to the lower end that a full body would. So you're gonna notice that moving up the scale a bit there, you're gonna find some. It's just going to be a little bit more punchy in your mid-range. Quality-wise, what I'm seeing is when I first pulled it out, first thing I noticed is the spruce top looks really nice. I do like the color of it. Hopefully it comes through in the video. Kind of give you a good look at this thing here. I believe this is Agatha's back. Hardware looks nice. It's fairly good looking guitar for its size and everything. I noticed that when I pulled it out, I had a little bit of like a glue or something to that effect on the neck here. It seems to wipe right away, so it's not really going to be an issue. There was a little tiny nick out of the finish. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that, but very small, nothing that would prevent usability, and really you have to look for it to see it. Quality-wise, other than that, I'm kind of speaking on the negative aspects of quality now, just so you know, these are really the only problems that I found on the guitar. The first set of hardware here, the two screws were set slightly less even than the rest of them. Definitely not loose or anything like that, not affecting the tuner in any way. I'm just kind of nitpicking to tell you exactly what I'm seeing. The plastic up here is a little bit rough. Inside the guitar, it's not, some of the wood doesn't look super sanded, but that's okay. That's nothing that you're ever going to touch, most likely not going to see, and it's really not going to affect the way you play. So that to me is not an issue. Also inside the pack is a guitar tuner so that you can tune up. This tuner, while being a very small, and you might say, oh, it's a cheap little tuner, no big deal. It actually works really well. I tested it against my foot pedal tuners and my guitar rig tuner, and it tunes really well, really fast, and wasn't giving me a lot of false indicators. So that's pretty nice. And it's tiny. Came with the batteries in it, so that's nice. You just clicked it on and went to town on it. Fits in your pocket easy, so that's nice. Also, what they give you is your Allen key, little piece of hardware, and another string holder in there. So, and an instruction manual, which a lot of people would say, well, what do I need an instruction manual for if it's an acoustic guitar? Well, this is for beginners and possibly even people who've never had a guitar before. This is a starter pack. So I went ahead and read through it just to see what information they give you. And there is actually some good information in here. There's information on how to tie your strings. There's information on how to change the strings and set them properly. A lot of people seem to forget how to do their strings right, so it's kind of nice to have that in there. It also talks about things like neck adjustment, cleaning your guitar, and saddle adjustments. Uh, in regards to the neck, one thing that I did see is that there is a tiny bit of buzzing in this neck. Now, it's easily dealt with that Allen key and adjusting your neck, but that's something that if you're giving this to like an 8-year-old or 10-year-old, whatever, like I'll be doing, if you're not a guitar player and say you're just someone who wants to get your child a guitar, you might not know how to do that. You can read that section and do it, but really it should be done by someone who actually knows what they're doing. It's an easy adjustment, but that's something that I would say leave it to someone who's at least had a little bit of practice with that. That being said, for the price point, it's not really to be unexpected. There's a little bit of that buzz. Again, easily resolved, but worth noting. The tone sounds pretty good. I don't know if I'm still in tune here because I was kind of just moving it around a bit. Sounds pretty good. Easy to play. The action isn't super soft, but also isn't too tough to where a weaker hand isn't going to be able to play the guitar. That's kind of an important aspect, is when you're getting a starter guitar for a kid, their fingers aren't strong yet, so you need to get something that's going to enable them to play, but at the same time, it's going to strengthen their fingers enough to where over time they're going to be able to play much better and play full-size guitars when they step up. So the action on that level, I'd say, is actually pretty nice, and it works well. The strings are nice, no problems there. The wood seems to be good. It is made in China. It did not come with a guitar strap. That would have been nice. Did not come with a guitar pick. That would be nice. And also no extra set of strings. Those are small things that I would have liked to have seen. It does come with this bag, which fits the guitar nicely. It's very thin, so don't expect it to really protect it from a whole lot of dings and bangs. But it does have straps to wear it like a book bag on your back. So, for traveling, makes it a little bit nicer. And like I said, it's a student guitar, so you can expect a guitar like this is going to get a little bit of abuse. It feels decently put together without feeling overly done. In comparison to something like if you were to go to like a Best Buy or even Toys R Us, something to that effect. They have children's guitars there, starter guitars there. I would say that this is definitely higher quality than that. I've looked at those guitars before, and this would blow away the quality of one of those any day. However, just don't go into it expecting it to be the same as, say, your Martin or your, full-size Ibanez that you play personally. This is a starter guitar. Other than that, I'd say for the price, it's a pretty decent guitar. It'll definitely be good for teaching on. I'm excited to get the kids, playing. We'll see how well they take to it. But again, at a price point like this, you're not losing a whole lot if they end up not sticking with it. Overall, I'd say nice little guitar. Just very minor quality issues. Nothing that really surprised me, and at that price point, it's going to be a lot better than just buying it at some department store and getting one of their piece of crap guitars. This is an actual real guitar, just scaled down to a 3/4 size and done right. So this is Flux. Have a good day.